Hey look, I'm playing at a different field this time. So as the title suggests, I'm playing at the Hobble Creek field this time. Hobble Creek being obviously more of a recreational woodsball kind of a field, which is a lot of fun to go play at. So this first game I pretty much go middle of the field, dive into this little barrier bunker thing here, start shooting at some people. Um, so there's a guy right in front of me that I start shooting at in just a couple seconds. Uh, Hard to really see him in the video, but I end up shooting him out. He calls himself right as I duck down, of course, so you can't actually see it. So this game, we're playing a game type called Downed Pilot, where the referee has hidden uh, a pilot mannequin dummy thing somewhere on the field that we have to go find and rescue and take him back to our quote-unquote base. So the the pilot is pretty close by at this point to where I am. So we're just trying to make sure that we're clear before we go and take him because he's big and heavy. Um, so we don't want to grab him and then all of a sudden find ourselves in a firefight because we wouldn't be able to do very well. So right now, it's just me and this guy who you just saw. We have some other people kind of off to the sides of the field as well. This is about a 6-on-6 game. So again, just kind of trying to figure out what to do. I'm talking with my guy here. I'm telling him that I'll cover him, but apparently he plays here quite frequently, and the ref was like, "No, you always do this. Let someone else do it." So I ended up finding myself in the position where I had to go and pick up the pilot, which uh, I'm right about to make my move over there. Just make sure that I have some good cover as I make my way over, and make sure that I'm not drawing too much attention to myself. So there's the pilot right there, who is essentially a teddy bear covered in BDUs and duct tape. I guess it's ACUs if you want to get technical. So like I said, he's pretty heavy. He's probably a good, I don't know, 40, 50 pounds. So I just throw him under my arm and just start running. So fairly longish run with such weight, but with that run we won the game pretty easily. So cut to next game. This game we're playing King of the Hill, where over on one side of the field is what basically the same kind of a flag setup that they use at UWL. That we have to go make sure our flag is up top and defend it basically. So we had this game plan where me and one other guy are going to go down the opposite side of the field from where the flag is. He's going to run up far ahead from me, and then I'm going to kind of go up behind him. The idea was that they'd think that he is the only person that is flanking this side, and he'll be able to either take out everyone or get taken out, and then they won't know that I'm there. Which ended up working not spectacularly well. As you'll see in just a second, they ended up seeing me far earlier than they saw him. So yeah, I'm just kind of slowly making my way up the field, and I start taking fire here, hence me getting super, super low. The guy in front of me, though, he ends up blasting the guy that's shooting at me pretty quickly, freeing me up to stand back up and keep moving forward. So this video, or this game, I'd spend a lot of time just kind of sitting there, so I'm going to fast forward a little bit. So at this point, the guy in front of me that you saw just for a split second there is telling me to kind of cut infield. At this point, we're pretty much behind the other team, so I start moving forward and see what I can do to cause some havoc. And unfortunately, the guy in front of me, I did not get him sliding in that ravine because it was pretty awesome. Unfortunately, I didn't get that on camera, but it was awesome. Let it be known. So at this point, I'm just making my way up to where the opponents are on the other side of the field, trying to do so quietly so they don't know that I'm coming, which is not easy with all these dead leaves, obviously. This was played the 1st of November, so winter is coming. So hardcore parkour over that branch, come up behind these two guys that unfortunately you can't see very well. There's one, there's another just up there. Ask them both to surrender. Only the one on the left heard me, but he does. So come up to this guy, ask him to surrender, which he does as well. So at this point, I run over to the ravine and ask Austin here to surrender. He doesn't hear me what I said, so he just shoots me in the harness, which sucked because there's another guy right in front of him that I was going to try and get to surrender, but whatever. It was a fun game.